Sit back, grab your popcorn, and hit subscribe to Official SD1. The journey into amazing stories begins now. In the heart of Lagos, Nigeria, lived a wealthy and powerful chief known as Chief Kulu. He was admired everywhere for his riches, wisdom, and connections. His mansion stood tall among the finest houses, filled with luxury and wealth. But beyond his money, what Chief Kulu cherished the most were his two daughters, Blessings, the elder, and Faith, the younger. From a tender age, the girls were raised in comfort. They were driven to school in flashy cars. They wore designer clothes when their mates could only afford simple outfits. They spent weekends in the best malls, shopping for jewelry and handbags, while other children made do with local markets. It didn't take long before pride settled in their hearts. At school, Blessings and Faith began to mock their classmates who repeated clothes or wore the same pair of shoes. Their laughter became a source of pain to others, but to them, it was normal. They believed the world revolved around them. But life, as always, had a plan to teach them otherwise. One sunny morning, a new student joined their school. His name was Zach. He wasn't just intelligent, he carried himself with humility, respect, and charm. Everyone admired him. The teachers, the students, even the staff. Blessings noticed him first. She whispered to her friends, "That boy will be mine. Watch and see." But to her surprise, Zach's interest was elsewhere. He admired Faith, not for her clothes or the luxury she displayed, but for her quiet smile and kindness, traits she only showed in private moments when her sister wasn't watching. Blessings tried everything to catch Zach's attention. She bought new clothes, glittering jewelry, and even boasted loudly whenever Zach walked past. But Zach's eyes always turned back to Faith. They began spending time together, studying, laughing, and even going out on little dates. This drove Blessings mad with jealousy. "I am the elder sister," she thought to herself. "I am the prettiest. I should be the one to have Zach, not Faith." Slowly, the bond between the two sisters began to break. Where they once shared secrets, they now shared silence. Where there was laughter, there was now bitterness. Then came the turning point. One Tuesday afternoon, Blessings returned home earlier than usual. Unknown to her, her father, Chief Kulu, had also rushed home briefly to collect an important document. He had just secured a massive business contract, and the payment had been transferred to his company account. The bank card linked to it was in his bag. When Chief Kulu opened the door, he was surprised. "Blessings? I thought you were at school," he said. She quickly held her belly and pretended to have a stomachache. Believing her, Chief Kulu hurried upstairs to fetch his documents, leaving his bag on the table. Blessings' eyes darted to the bag. She knew the card was inside. Her heart raced. Without hesitation, she slipped the card into her pocket and rushed to her room. That night, Blessings began spending recklessly. She ordered thousands of dollars worth of clothes, jewelry, and shoes online. Within weeks, expensive packages flooded the mansion, all addressed to her. Every outfit she wore to school was brand new. She hoped Zach would finally notice her. But Zach didn't. His heart remained with Faith. Meanwhile, Chief Kulu's world began to crumble. At his company, the CEO noticed large sums disappearing from the account. He confronted Chief Kulu, who swore he had no idea how the money vanished. But the truth was about to reveal itself. One evening, Chief Kulu returned home exhausted. As he entered the compound, he saw delivery men dropping more packages with Blessings' name boldly written on them. His heart sank. In that moment, he realized the bitter truth. His own daughter had stolen the company's funds. A month later, Chief Kulu was called into the CEO's office. With evidence stacked against him, he lost his job. His accounts were frozen. Debts began piling up. The mansion they lived in wasn't truly theirs, it was rented. Soon, a notice arrived. They had to leave. The once glorious family fell from riches to rags. Blessings and Faith, who once mocked others, now faced mockery themselves. Their classmates, whom they had laughed at for wearing repeated clothes, now pointed at them. See the rich girls who have nothing left. Nights became long and painful. There were times they went to bed hungry. The beautiful designer clothes Blessings bought could not cook food or pay rent. Her greed and jealousy had burned down the entire family's fortune. One night in the village, after a day of working on the farm, Blessings broke down in tears. She looked at Faith and whispered, "I destroyed everything. I was jealous of you. I thought I deserved Zach. I thought money could buy me love. But I was wrong." Faith, though hurt, placed a hand on her sister's shoulder. "Blessings, pride and envy brought us here. But if we hold on to humility, maybe we can rebuild." Blessings wept bitterly, realizing the truth of her sister's words. The lesson, Blessings and Faith's story, is one of pride, envy, and a painful fall. Wealth without humility is dangerous, and jealousy can destroy not only relationships but entire families. Zach eventually moved away, but his presence left behind a valuable lesson. True love and respect cannot be bought with clothes, money, or jewelry. They are earned through character, kindness, and humility. From that day, Blessings and Faith learned to work hard, appreciate little things, and treat others with respect, for the world does not revolve around wealth, but around love, humility, and gratitude.